I want to thank you, God. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, universe. Thank you to my spirit team. Thank you, I ain't on the path of destruction. We about to get started with another video, y'all. I'm about to interpret some things from the past, present, and future. And today, I guess we're going to ask the universe, what do you want me to speak on that we have not discussed? Somebody thought it was great to repeat the same cycle. Thought they was going to repeat a cycle or something. Let's see. So here we go. Money is coming in. And somebody is, money coming in. And, you got somebody in the past, they always line for nothing. You just keep getting powerful. They just keep on teaming up the law and law. So so like I said, y'all, hold on. So, First off, I haven't explained this yet. Hi. And I want to say that tarot, the spirits in this energy is protecting me. I already know a little bit of dark history about tarot. So I understand why people try to call tarot demonic. But tarot is not a demonic thing. Alright? But they try to use it. So first, before I start this read, let's just talk about this. Now, tarot ain't pop up until centuries later. Before tarot, it was, I don't know how to say it right. I don't know if it's Tarachi or Tarochi or something like that. Just know it's some Tarachi, because that's that French shit. And then for like Tarachi, some shit like that. It was called something like that. So it's supposed to be really Tero or some shit like that. You gotta say it in a fucking French way. So basically, tarot started in the 15th centuries. It basically started in the 15th centuries. And basically the medieval times. The Middle Ages, basically. So around that time, the 15th century, there were kings and queens. It wasn't presidents. It wasn't what we have now as presidents. It was just kings and queens. Don't nobody have to bow down to Trump. Nobody have to get on their knees when they see Trump at all. But you had to do that when you seen the king and the queen. So, now, yes, all right. So basically, they made a card game, and basically the game is basically, this is why they call tarot demonic, okay? But the spirits protect me, and it's not a demonic thing. It really will help you. So it's basically a dead, wealthy family. All the spirits, all this. The emperor and the empress is a husband and wife that had got murdered after they had took the picture of it. They had got murdered. Now y'all know how now, in order to get in the rap industry, in order to get in the rap industry, for people who want to sell their soul, they gotta get somebody murdered and record it, right? So they basically gotta humiliate themselves to get in the industry, and they record it. So back in the 15th century, they didn't have phones. So but they did have a point where you could tape record things, where you can take photos and pictures. So they sent the psychologist in, right? And this psychologist was also a part of his family, because this was a wealthy ass family in Europe. And hold on. So I don't know. It's this little city, little town in France that's called something, man. It's a hard name, man. These hard ass names. It start with a basically Tarachi. So basically the game is based off how they murdered a family for wealth, which means the pinnacles. The swords, they murdered them with swords. They executed them, which is the swords. The sticks is wealth, creativity. Well, not well. Basically, when you build in a home, and then you got what else? Is the sticks, the pinnacles, and the cups because of relationship. So basically, that's why people try to use tarot. People, you can use tarot on the right reason. The city, that city is in Italy. Italy, or something. Okay, so yes. So the city that I'm talking about is they basically, that's, oh my gosh, man. And it's a mystical creature. It's some mystical shit about this shit. So this what happened, man. So it was dirty cops and peasants. Because it was either you was going to be a king, queen, in the Middle Ages. It wasn't cars. It wasn't dollar bills. So that's why it's pinnacles. Now, if they made tarot, if tarot was just now getting, if they just made it in the 20th century, it wouldn't be pinnacles. I feel like it would be dollar bills. It would be dollar bills instead of pinnacles, but they didn't have dollars yet. The dollars ain't come until like the 18th century. The American money ain't come to the 18th century. It wasn't no president until the 17th, 18th century. So we had no order. It was no order at all. It wasn't no laws, no nothing. So of course people can easily get away with slavery. And people can easily get away with executing people. And people can easily get away with murder and stuff because it wasn't really no laws for real that was enforced. They ain't even banned public. They banned public execution in like the 17th century, 18th century. Basically, when there was laws, when they started creating laws, they had to ban slavery. They had to ban public execution and stuff. So of course, in BC or 80, even after, even when Jesus Christ was here, they was able to publicly execute him because it wasn't illegal yet. Thank you so much for the gifts, y'all.
Big gifties in the motherfucking
it wasn't illegal yet. It wasn't an illegal thing. So this family, these kings and queens, emperor, they got murdered, basically. So basically, Tarachi game is about how they made a hidden agenda about how they murdered the people in that town. So the town they called Tarachi or whatever, however the fuck, but they said it in the hidden agenda. Tarachi is basically, I don't know how to say it, but it's called to something. The town name is hard to say, and they didn't want to say it. Like, of course they not finna just make it known. They gonna say it in a hidden agenda. So that's why tarot is esoteric knowledge because it's hidden knowledge. Occultists, the Italian occultists ended up coming back to another century to expose it. And they just kept on trying to get him murdered. They didn't want nobody to know this. So a lot of people don't know the hidden story about it. It was a card game to be funny about how they murdered people because of their wealth. They murdered people because of wealth, intelligence, creativity, popularity, and this is why they murdered these families. They murdered them. So when you become a tarot reader, you basically is now a tarot land, right? So say if you're a rap artist, if you're an artist, and you get signed, so now you are in the industry. So first, before you even get a deal or whatever like that, you just somebody that know how to rap, that know how to sing, that's probably an artist. You just an artist. But when you get a deal, now you in the industry. And I honestly don't want to be in the industry, for real. It's too dark, okay? And I already know the tarot land, they try to make it dark, but these spirits protect me. And these spirits wanted their story to be, they wasn't giving up. So look, let me tell you something. So one of the psychologists was part of that family that they murdered. He had to literally watch his family get murdered. And he had to paint. It's so sad. It's very sad. The dark history behind tarot. And that's why people call it demonic. And what they did was demonic, but that doesn't make tarot demonic. Because these spirits, they didn't give up. They made so many different. They knew that this changed a lot of people, right? So basically, yes. So major arcana means a big secret, and minor arcana means small secret. It's in a hidden agenda. Esoteric knowledge means hidden agenda, basically. And then I searched up what the word tarot really means, because instead of, I'm not just gonna allow people to just tell me that, oh yeah, that's demonic, you shouldn't do that. I did my research on what it means. And it's about to be 12:12 on the clock, so this is confirmation in these spirits. So anyway, thank you so much, y'all. So, so basically, y'all, like, tarot is based off of astrology and other symbolic stuff. It's based off of a lot of stuff, but it's still, it started off a card game. So basically, the card game was pictures. They had to take pictures before they got murdered. So the Empress was the wife that was in front of their land. So she took, all these people took pictures before they got murdered, just like they do. Think about in the rap industry. If you want to get a deal, you gotta sacrifice somebody and probably record them being violated or something. So these people was murdered, and then they was violated and all that. Basically executed by peasants and corrupted cops. And I know it's true because still to this day, it be dirty cops with peasants trying to do some type of spell work, knowing it don't work. Now, if them peasants' spell work was able to work, do you think they would be a peasant? No, they're weak. The spell work don't even work on them. Now, if they was able to do some type of spells on somebody else, then they wouldn't even be going through what they went through. Why the fuck you think you doing spells on somebody when you already suffering as a peasant? That don't make sense. That shit don't work. You can't have no peasant do spell work on somebody who's stable. Why? Because that fucking peasant already weak. So they do it now. Dirty cops be with peasants and weak bitches. And that's what it was. They was mad about marriage. Means the cups. Which means the cups. Why do you think they had the Joker card? Like, they say the fool because they didn't want to make it to be too obvious. The Joker, and yes, and tarot, it means he rejected. Tarot, the word tarot means he rejected. Tarot means he rejected. And Tarachi is basically a hidden agenda of what that town of the town that they murder all them people, and it was like a mystical creature there that fucking destroyed them motherfuckers, some shit like that. So basically, so it was two psychologists. So after the psychologist that was part of that family, thank you so much for the gifts, y'all. After the psychologist was a part of that family and had to watch his family get murdered and have to define it in these different cards. So say like the empress, right? Okay. And that meaning it's talking about a beautiful woman, a real leader, a wife, a pregnant woman. But he had to. This is what the person was. This is why they murdered the woman. That's why they try to call it demonic. But they murdered the woman because she was a wife. And think about it. Thank you so much for the gifts, y'all. When I be doing tarot, it be talking about random strangers talking about how they insecure about me, or they want to beef with me because you know the future of me being a wife. You know in my future I'm going to be a wife. So now, oh, we don't like you. Oh, well, we going to try to downplay you about what a nigga don't get for you. We going to try to downplay you about what some dude don't. So I know it's true. Because I don't even know them people talking about, oh, yeah, I want to try to, the same people I don't even know talking about, yeah, I'm going to try to do spell work on you that you don't get this marriage. I want to try to get you murdered before you get this marriage. I don't like you. You make me insecure when you wash your ass. You make me insecure when you cook, when you clean, when you go take care of yourself, because I know that you have a future of being a wife. So that's the reason behind it. That's why they use tarot. People use tarot in demonic ways. I ain't gonna cap. I don't use it in demonic ways. So that's what they literally killed the empress. They killed her because she's a wife. She took her picture, say, all right, go ahead, take your picture, and then murder. And then they will have alligators attack these people in the star card. And then you know the star card, when hold on, man. I'm finna show you, bro. Thank y'all so much for the gifts, y'all.
Big gifties in the motherfucking chat.
So look at this picture right here, y'all. Now look at this picture. Wait, hold on. So this was the only surviving files. Why do you think they talk about this was the only surviving files? This what they look. This is what happened, bro. So after they murdered this wealthy Italian family, right? Because it's called Taraji. That is the town where they murdered these people. They murdered the kids, which means the pages. The pages are the kids. The kings and queens is probably their sisters, brothers, or they older children, right? And the empress and the emperor is the main people of the family. These are the people who have the wealth. When you with emperor and empress is husband and wife. They the ones who have the wealth. They the ones who own the land. They own Taraji. I can't say I don't know how to pronounce the town. So I'm going to call the town Taraji, right? And that's like, they didn't know how to, okay, they said it in the hidden agenda, bro. They didn't know how to say the name of the town. I don't even know how to say the name of the town. So they just called it Taraji. So the dirty cops and the peasants, they would play these card games. They play the card games, right? And they're going to play it in many different ways. There's so many ways you can play a card game, right? Do you know how many times they switched up Uno? Like some people, you can play Uno in doubles. You can literally play Uno in doubles. They played this card game. And they told this psychologist, if we play this card game, we want to make sure that we can get every story that we get from this. It's going to be, we want to laugh. The fool, right? A fool. What do a fool want to be, man? A joker, right? The Joker, the clown of the shit. It's dark history behind card games. I ain't gonna cap. Like, it's a dark history, man. So, anyway, basically, So they murdered this whole Italian family and called the card game Taraji. And had the psychologist of their family talk about it. This psychologist had to watch their family be murdered, and he had to say it in a different meaning in every card. In every meaning, he had to keep on putting different meanings on how they died. The emperor, she died because she a wife. The emperor died because he a husband. Why? You want to know how I know this truth? Because it's literally my friend. It was literally a guy friend that got murdered by cops because they knew he was a husband. So if this could happen to a friend that I was just getting to know, and I didn't even know him like that, and they was trying to kill him because he a husband, it was true. That's true. They would kill people behind the fact that you a husband or a wife, or if you intelligent or got some type of creativity, or if you know how to, or not, if you know how to. Oh God, they hate you for shit like that. And that's what they did. They murdered the whole family. The pages, the family. Kings and queens, the sister, basically sister wives and shit like that. Yes. They murdered their whole family and had the psychologist and the painter. The psychologist, the one they had, and they murdered the painter and all. The painter, their whole family was talented. The family was talented. Like they had degrees, they was good in religion. You know, it was like something back in the 15th century with something about with the war going on or some Catholics, something about Catholics used to beef with Italians or people in France and shit. Like, I'm not French. I'm not a French person. I'm not Italian. So I know that people who probably Italian know their history of that. All right, I'm black. All right, and I know that I'm Egyptian. So that's why this came to me again, because I got Egyptian in me. Thank you so much for the gifts, y'all. So yes, so the way they had to draw the pictures was in an Egyptian form, in a Egyptian form or something like that, But anyway, the painter, he had to watch them be murdered, so he took a picture of them, took the picture, and they forced him. He was a painter. The whole family, they was like I said, the whole family was talented. The whole family was talented. They all had degrees. They all had some type of intelligence. They all had some type of creativity. They all had some type of kids. They all had the future of being a wife and a husband. And people get jealous of that shit. If you got a family full of wealth, they about to have wealth and all this money, and the husband, wife, and kids and shit, people really get jealous of that shit. And they murdered them people and made a game out of it. And made a game out of this shit, bud. Just like I know it's true. Think about it. People praise Gloria knowing she a predator. Knowing she a predator. You watched her touch on bodies. You still praising this bitch knowing that she a murderer. Know that you watch her violate kids and shit. And you still praise the bitch. So look. So the painter, after they painted the picture, they over there, they painted the picture, and the psychologist had to say it in a hidden way, because psychologists, they know how the mind works, and they know that you can hide things, because that's esoteric knowledge. So he hid it in a hidden way. He had to basically watch his family get murdered. After the painter got done painting the pictures, they murdered the painter. Then they murdered the fucking painter. And after the psychologist, after the psychologist finally Because it was like, that town was small, right? And it's 78 cards. 78 cards. And you got the cop card. The King of Swords is really a cop. The Hangman is execution. So they said about how dirty cops executed this family because of wealth and shit. So they actually hired another psychologist to make sure that this dude wouldn't try to still get the word out. So they played the dirty cops and the peasants played the game multiple times. And every time they would play the game, it's telling different murders. It's explaining what they did. And it's talking about what we did. Because guess what? Don't you know that fucking Glory is making music about how she essayed people? So if you bold about how you touching people without your consent, I know damn well these people was happy to play a card game, and it's over there explaining what they did. Oh yeah, this card game talking about how we murdered, yeah. But this is what made them kill that psychologist. They was gonna kill him anyway. But this what happened, man. The other psychologist they hired that wasn't a part of the family, he said, hey, let me see the cards. Because they had to hire a backup psychologist just in case the psychologist that's part of that family trying to get the word out. So the backup psychologist read the cards. He said, no. The psychologist was like, he is talking, he exposing y'all. He actually talking about how it's about to get exposed in the 20th century. He actually talking about how they about to get hunted by what they did. It's about to be consequences. They about to get karma for what they did. The truth will come out and all this. And the dirty cops ain't like that. The peasants like, oh, this motherfucker think that he rejected. That's what tarot means. Tarot means he rejected. Oh, this motherfucker really think that he about to expose us? At first they playing the game and they really laughing because they think they getting away with it. Think about Gloria. That's how I know it's true. Just think about, why do you think that? Come on, man. You're not the only bitch that did that. Think about it. Think about how she do, right? You happy about it. A whole bunch of people laughing. A lot of people still laughing about it because it's hidden. But if that was ever to get exposed to the forefront, you'll be embarrassed, humiliated of yourself. So of course it's hype in your songs. Of course people think it's bold for you to essay people because you ain't got caught yet. But if that was ever to get to expose, you would be humiliated. And that's what happened with them dirty cops. It was funny when the people that joined that shit knew about it. The hater bitches, the peasants, and the dirty cops knew and thought it was funny what they did. But when the other psychologist was like, oh no, y'all about to get caught for this. Oh, y'all about to go down for this. Oh, that shit wasn't cool what y'all did. So guess what? They murdered the damn psychologist. And call it the hangman, which means public execution, sacrifice. So, yeah. Yeah, multiple things. That's the thing. It can mean multiple things in tarot. All these cards means multiple things. That's the point. If a woman, if the Empress card, if the wife had to take a picture and the painter had to paint, he had to paint how he saw the murder. He had to paint the way he saw her get murdered. And the psychologist had to interpret multiple different things through the picture without saying that. He had to basically, of course, all these cards mean multiple different meanings. because basically he had to interpret a meaning of how he watched his mom get murdered or something. He literally had to, so guess what? So he had to basically talk about the Empress, which means that's my mother. She's a wife because she's beautiful. But he had to say that without having to say, I literally watched my mother get murdered. And but he had to say it in a hidden agenda. This is the Empress card. A wife, a mother, a beautiful woman. He couldn't just say the Empress means I literally had to watch my mother take a picture and dirty cops murder her, violate her, all because she's a wife and all that. You think that he couldn't say it? He had to say it in a hidden agenda. Do you think that Glorilla is gonna just say that she essaying people? She's just gonna say she smacking on bitches, beating on bitches, she really talking about how she essaying people. Do you think that Gloria just gonna say I murdered? Do you think that Gloria not gonna say that she murdered little girls and got them murdered? She gonna say smacking on bitches, beating on bitches. Do you think that she just gonna say, oh, I touch on people without their consent? Fuck no. Like in a song like, hold on. Just like what she said, it's 7 p.m. Friday, 95, whatever the fuck, what you say, 95 degrees, whatever the fuck, 95 degrees. Do you think that she just gonna say, that summer, I murdered people? She basically talking about how she got people murdered in the summer. It's 7 p.m. Friday, 95 degrees. I ain't got no nigga, and no nigga ain't got me. Don't you know that she talking about how she got people murdered because a nigga ain't want her? In a hidden agenda. If she can do it, they most definitely did this shit through tarot. Thank you so much for the gifts. Give me euros. We in that motherfucking euros, boy. I don't just only make American money, boy. I'm getting all type of money. Anyway, like I was saying, y'all. So basically, if she can literally say it's 7 p.m. Friday, 95 degrees, y'all probably look at it like, oh, she just talking about a regular hot day. No. She's talking about how she got people murdered in the summer about a nigga that didn't want her. I ain't got no nigga and no nigga ain't got me. I'm about to show my ass. Oh, he ain't want me, so now I'm about to show my ass. These niggas love a freak. Don't you know that she talking about how she murdered people? How she got people murdered? In a hidden agenda. You not good. It's obvious. She basically said, I'm about to show my ass. These niggas love a freak. So since she couldn't get that nigga back, look, I ain't got no nigga and no nigga ain't got me. Since I can't get my nigga back, I'm about to show my ass and I'm about to murder people. That's what she talking about. Be careful what y'all listening to. She trying to manifest insane people. And y'all listening to her about how she boasting about how she got people murdered because a nigga ain't want her back. In a hidden agenda. Like that part when she was like, she said she can't come outside today. That means she's scared, right? It ain't about somebody ain't coming outside. She boasting about how she followed this dude and they lied and made it seem like I lived at this house. Because Boshua's stupid ass was at the house. He was like, Boshua's stupid ass was at the house. And he was like, oh, what, you didn't know I live here? Millie live here too. Called the phone, made it seem like it was me. And Gloria came outside. And she was like, I knew you was about to marry me. And Hunter already told Glorilla he don't want you. I don't give a fuck about how famous you is. Hunter literally told that bitch, I don't care about your fame. I don't give a fuck about your motherfucking fame. And that part when she said she can't come outside today, she basically talking about how they lied and made it seem like I was living at this house when they told this dude that was looking for me that he was trying to marry me. 1, 2, 3, 4 on the clock. That he was trying to marry me, and Gloria came out. That's why she said she can't. She said she can't come outside today because she basically mean that. Oh, that wasn't that's she basically boasting about how she murdered somebody who ain't want to fuck her. Y'all need to be careful with listening to that shit. It's not gonna manifest on me neither. Just because a lot of people listening to that don't mean it's gonna manifest on me. She weak. She couldn't even manifest her own life. She had to sell her soul. And you think that her spell work working on anybody? If her spell work was able to work, she wouldn't even sell her soul. Stupid ass. You liar, you fucked up, you get nothing from it. You very skilled, you liar, you should never did it. How the fuck y'all think her spell work working and she's still fucking going through homelessness? I'm not judging anybody that's going through homelessness, but she a famous bitch who still ain't got shit. And you think that your spell work? Bitch, you don't even got shit. If these people's spell work was able to be work, they wouldn't be jealous. They wouldn't be hateful. They already weak. They wouldn't be corrupt. You wouldn't be in a weak energy. If these people was able to do spell work, they wouldn't even be in a weak ass energy. They in a weak energy of being hateful. Weak in the energy of being spiteful. They're weak. Ain't none of their spell work gonna work on nobody. Because if it did, they wouldn't even be weak. Four, 9, 10, 15, 17, 20, 20, 20, 20. Preach. Money is coming in for sure. What they didn't work. They wasn't able to get away with it. And the path is clear. They wasn't able to. You're not going to be able to get away with how you using your creativity to boast about how you essay infants and shit. Like, Glorilla, she is a predator. And anybody that's praising her, they only stupid. Anybody who's still supporting Glorilla, they stupid. You gotta be stupid. Anybody still praising Cardi B and shit, they naive. Them bitches are predators. And they lie. They relationship fake. All that shit is fake. And anybody who really believing in people like Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B, Lotto, Sexy Red, they either in that secret society or they being forced. My God didn't give them no deal. The devil didn't give them no deal. Dirty cops just hacked people's phones to put them to the forefront. So if anybody I know support Glorilla, it's because she forcing it. If anybody I know supporting Sexy Red, if you somebody I know, if you around me, I'm telling you, if you smart, you already know I'm not playing Sexy Red and them because they predators. Not because they trash. I'm not saying they got bad music. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying that they just to the point where they suck. Because y'all got some songs that it rhyme, it ain't too bad, y'all on the beat. I'm not saying that they bad artists. Y'all are bad people. Y'all are predators. Sexy Red, Drake, Glorilla, Monaleo, her marriage fake. That marriage fake. All that shit fake. The marriage is fake so they can hide that they predators. They all predators. And anybody that's praising these bitches or supporting them, it's either you in that secret society and they forcing you to play their music, Because that shit is not authentic views. All that shit bots. If they getting millions of views, that shit just the dirty cops putting bots in that shit. Ain't none of these bitches famous or successful. They don't have shit. That shit is a lie. Because if they really had what they did have, the industry wouldn't be telling them to throw shots about my life. They would be talking about their own life. Why you gotta downplay me from popularity? Why do these celebrities tell people to try to downplay me for some popularity? You want popularity that bad that you would downplay me. You want popularity. And then it's not authentic. It's not authentic. If my God said if the God said that he assigned them, nor the devil, and a person say like this, right? For example, man, if I know that God said I didn't give him no deal, and even if the devil said I ain't give him no deal, and it says that the dirty cops hack everybody's phone to place these bitches to the forefront, and somebody, even if they a friend, a family, or a stranger, if I come around that person and you playing Glorilla or you playing somebody like Sexy Red, I know they force you to do it. I know they force you to do it. Because if they didn't get signed by God, if they didn't get no inheritance by God, and they ain't get no inheritance by the devil, and my tarot saying that dirty cops gotta hack everybody to place them to the forefront, and you come around me playing some Sexy Red, Glorilla, Megan Thee Stallion, Monaleo, any Lotto, I know it's forced. I already know they told you to play it. It's forced. If you did not get no inheritance from your ancestors, from the God or from the devil, even if they thought they sold to the devil. The devil said no the fuck they didn't. And if that shit too, when I go online and the first thing I see is Sexy Red or Glorilla, I know it's because the dirty cops hacking my phone. If God said I ain't give her shit, if the ancestors said we didn't get them shit, if they ain't inherit shit from their own family, and the devil ain't signed them, it's either because they forcing somebody around me to play they shit, or the cops hacking. Simple as that. Simple as that. Glorilla, every time, why do y'all think y'all always seeing her? Be honest, y'all. Be honest. Every day, who do y'all see on y'all timeline? If you seeing Glorilla every day, it's because the cops are hacking your phone. God did not give her no deal, and the devil hate that bitch. The devil do not like that bitch. And the ancestors sure as hell nowhere near her. She ain't praying the shit. And y'all got her doing spell work, and she ain't even praying the shit. She's not praying to shit. And if anybody I know or around me, even if if one of my family members posts a picture of her, it's because she told you to do it. If God ain't signed her, the devil ain't signed her, the ancestors ain't signed her, the cops is hacking her to the forefront. The cops is hacking her. Glorilla is whack as fuck, and she is cloned like Gucci Mane and Kodak Black. We already know she whacked in the bitch. Trash in the bitch. And if anybody overhyping her, it's because they watch her murder people. If you ever seen somebody overhype her, it's because they praise her in the wrong reasoning. They not praise her for her talent. They praise her because they predators too. You a predator. Anybody who praise people like Drake, that's because you watch him murder somebody. Matter of fact, Drake ain't no murderer. He was at a Diddy after party. Diddy was in them bandos. I mean, yeah, Drake, he was over there. Drake and 21 Savage got they essayed. They fucked each other. They was essaying, bro. Kendrick wasn't lying, bro. Why do you think that Kendrick, I don't know what Kendrick was talking about, but when he was like, I'm about to pass on this body, I'm John Stockton. Because Kendrick basically like, I'll pass. I ain't about to be touching on nobody like you did. Drake is a predator. So anybody that's supporting them, they either stupid or they in that secret society. Because people who have God, and let me tell you something. Look, I know this might be crazy, but people who have God not going to praise that bitch. People who are the devil not even going to praise that bitch. Because the devil don't like Glorilla. These people did not sign their soul to the devil. He don't like them. So, if the devil don't like this bitch, or God don't like ugly, if God don't like ugly, and the devil don't like the bitch as well, that means it's being forced. Anybody that's praising these bitches, y'all either predators or you slow and you don't know yet. This is the truth. Anybody that's over there still praising Megan Thee Stallion, Mana Leo, any of these popular bitches. The only people that didn't do that shit was old, bro. Think about it. The old school female artists, MCs. The women, they only got fucked over by their manager. That was the only downfall with the industry in the back in the days. Is they would get fucked over by their manager. Just like NWA got fucked over by that manager. Death Row Records, fucked over by Suge Knight. The New Edition, fucked over by the manager. That's all they used to do. That was just really, they would just try to fuck over their money most of the time. They didn't really have to do that sacrifice and shit because they was good artists. Like, they can rap. It used to be back in the day, till like, if you know how to rap, you just rap. These motherfuckers can't rap. They use the rap image to cover up that they predators. The rap is the only cover up that they predators. Back in the days, they didn't have to use rap to cover up shit. They just knew how to rap. Why do you think that every old song is a hit? Every old song is a hit. All of them knew how to rap. Every female in the past knew how to rap. Every last one of them. Queen Latifah, Lil Kim, every last one of them. None of them was trash. None of that shit was trash. And it's even better now because, I mean, and it was great for them too. They were so good, they ain't even curse like that. Now I know I cuss in my rap, because you know this new generation shit. But they were so good, they ain't even cuss like that. They ain't even cuss like that. They ain't even talk about too much sex like that, like this new generation do. I know this new generation of artists, we mostly talk about violence. Even though they did do that. I know NWA, they did they little gangster violence. You know Tupac and them, they did a little gangster shit with it. But now, it's just terrible. Like, this music now just fucking terrible. That shit ass. And because these people not real artists. They using that to cover up their life a lot. They marriage a lot. They wealth a lot. Everything is a lie. It's a lie. And the only people I'm telling you, if you see somebody supporting Glorilla, Sexy Red, Megan Thee Stallion, they slow. You either slow or you seen that they predators and you predator. Anybody, it's only three ways, it's only three reasons why somebody's celebrating. It's only three reasons why anybody supporting Glorilla, Sexy Red, Mulatto, Mana Leo, all these fucking new rappers. If anybody supporting them, it's because they watch them humiliate themselves. They praising these bitches because they watching y'all humiliate y'allself. They know that they know that they can get y'all to do anything. So they praising them in the wrong reason. Why it say raw for everyone. And I just said that. Validation. The only reason why these bitches getting praised is because they do anything they fan base tell them to do for popularity. That's the only way. People praising them. People praising these motherfuckers because they can do anything they fan base tell them to do. The people that praise them are predators. Y'all are forcing people to praise y'all, or the corrupted cops hack it to the forefront. Because they didn't get no deal from the devil. They didn't get no deal from God. They didn't get no deal from their ancestors. Anybody of God not gonna support them bitches. Anybody of the devil not gonna support them bitches. The only people that's gonna support them is the people who don't know that they predators, who want popularity from their ass or something, or if you're a predator. That's not real clout. That's not real inheritance. I'm gonna get real inheritance from God. Like my God had to he bringing my people down from the heavens. These people thought they was gonna get away. They thought they was gonna get away with what they did with dirty cops. My God is bringing fans from the heavens. He bringing their ass down, bud. God don't play. He don't play about me. The only people that believe in them bitches who is slow. You gotta be slow. I'm sorry, but not sorry. You gotta be naive. You thought them bitches was famous, and now they forcing you to try to put your they mute. And I know it's forced. You need to stop listening to their ass. Tell you to do shit. It said these artists are also relatively new. Why are their tickets $400? It's just over promotion. Bro, don't you know that they don't get their money? All the cops is controlling their accounts. The dirty cops take all their money. All the money they get on the book shows, that money got to go straight to the dirty cops. If they get millions of views, that money goes straight to the dirty cops. They don't never get the money. That's not of God, man. They acting like they got money. No, that's a lie. They got counterfeit money. People, they posted pictures with counterfeit money, making it seem like, oh, y'all better than you. But your shit counterfeit. These people swear they better than somebody, knowing they shit counterfeit. That shit is counterfeit. Counterfeit jewelry, counterfeit clothes, counterfeit money. All that shit fake. It's fake. It's fake. It's a lie. It's a lie. It's a lie, man. After they get done taking pictures in these big ass cribs, that's the cops. Them are the cops' cribs. Them are the dirty cops. The cops. So basically, look. So this is what they do. They streams and all that. The cops get the money. And they buy the clothes for them. But they got to get that shit back. It's basically like you can rent some shit. It's basically like renting. You can rent a car, but you got to pay that shit back. They going to have a video. They going to have videos where it's counterfeit money and counterfeit shit and all this. You don't know I know it's true? Because let me tell you something. Look. At 17 years old, I made a video, music video, right? And I'm over there, I'm doing this like it's my money. That's my father's money. Don't you know that people can lie? Don't you know that I was 17 years old? And I know motherfuckers looking at me like, damn, you got all that money. Bro, I'm 17 years old. That was my father's money. Do you know that people can lie? And I wasn't lying or nothing. It's just, that was the video idea. He was like, all right, you get the money, put the money in the video, and we gonna be like, we gonna sign this bitch. We gonna sign this bitch. It was all like a game. It was all like a game. It was all a game. So yeah, all that shit fake. They think they better than everybody else. calling everybody broke and they fucking broke. Think about with TLC. They over there talking about I don't want no scrubs, and they was broke as shit. And say you need to take out that hair, and no, I always keep my hair wrapped up for my protection, and that's why sometimes I wear contacts and shit for my protection, because they be trying to project. I don't want nobody. I'm a root worker. I don't need nobody projecting on my roots. The only person I allowed to touch my hair was my damn family, my roots. I always cover my hair up. You gonna always see me probably with my hair done. I'm not finna be out here just naturally wearing my roots and I'm this powerful. I am a root worker. I can't let everybody be seeing my roots, touching it. I gotta cover my hair up for protection. So that's why you probably always seeing me wear wigs. That's why you don't never see me wearing my real hair. Yeah, so for anybody to feel like that, bitch, you must don't got no hair or nothing. You don't never show your real hair. I actually got a lot of hair. My hair so long, is my hair long than a bitch. I got a lot of hair. Now I know I'm still growing my edges back. But I got a little few. I still got my edges. They growing back, y'all. But that don't make me insecure because somebody else got edges. Oh, now I'm insecure because she got edges. No. Shit don't make me insecure, bitch. Shit make me insecure. Thank you. But yeah, like I said, y'all, I know I'm still growing the edges because I'm starting to be careful now. At first, I wasn't paying attention to my edges and I was putting too much fucking glue and shit on that shit. So, of course, it's growing the fuck back, but that don't make me insecure, bitch. And can't nobody be like, that's why you don't got no edges, bitch. That's so, bitch, I already know my problem, bitch. What the fuck? How you gonna try to tell me, bitch, the bitch must be bald headed, you ain't got no edges? First off, my hair is super long, and I already know that my edges is growing back. You ain't gotta explain to me, bitch. You don't gotta compete with me because you got more edges or something. Stupid bitch, you weak. So anyway, they got led on, they life getting worse, and they mad because they did some dumb shit for nothing. Did some dumb shit and thought it was great to do some weak shit. My foundation is powerful. The man of God, they mad because they marriage, look. You mad because your marriage a lot. Talking about, that's why they ain't get a deal. That's why your marriage fake. The fuck you mean? You a liar. They don't even got no fucking deal. They didn't get no deal from the devil nor God. You got your deal from a dirty cop and they just hacking everybody's phone. I can't believe that. Y'all really fuck dirty cops. All of them. Fuck dirty cops to get on. They gotta keep fucking dirty cops. That shit a lie. If somebody got led on by a false leader, somebody that you know, or somebody got led on by a false leader, and they mad because they didn't want you to know. They don't want you to know, but you know. They don't want you to know, and they thought it was good. And that was weak. So we got 10, 14. So, something about your future. Somebody got led on by a false leader. They know about your future, your husband, and all this shit. Look, all of them a lie. This in reverse. They not really stars. Look, this shit in reverse. None of them really stars. The star in reverse, y'all. Ain't none of them bitches stars. Ain't none of them. They don't have shit. They marriage fake. Look, they don't have nothing, y'all. Do you see all this shit in reverse, bro? Do you see all this shit in reverse? Like, they not really stars. They don't have no real relationship. It's all a lie. They have nothing. It's all a lie. And they thought it was good to do weak shit. Because they thought it was good to do weak shit. And now you see this emperor. But it says, look, but somebody else's foundation is true. Like, look at this. This man, though, he got real shit, bro. But look at they shit. They don't have nothing. It's only 2 cars upright. Look, the marriage of law. I ain't gonna cap. Just like, I ain't gonna cap. I'm not. How the fuck I'm mad about some shit that's a lie? Why the fuck would I be mad at a pack of bitches that I know lying? They shit fake. And it said every bitch, not the old generation rappers. Like, they legitly knew how to rap. None of these bitches know how to rap. If they feel like they gotta throw shots on me every song, they can't fucking rap. If you can't rap without dissing somebody, I don't have to diss anybody. I speak on real shit. Now I know I did a diss track, rap beef in high school. But that's not, just because you know how to diss somebody or downplay somebody like, doesn't mean you're a rapper. You just a predator. You're a predator. Because you gotta watch somebody to downplay their life or talk about them. You a predator. So the real truth is, they gotta keep on fucking cops just to keep their place on the forefront. So I'm telling you, if all them cops was to get murdered, and my ancestors was to murder every last one of them dirty cops that's hacking everybody's phone to put them weak bitches to the forefront, if all them dirty cops die, all their popularity out the window. They not famous. It's a lie. That shit is a lie. The only people who believe in them bitches who is not aware. You're not aware. We already know it's a lie. This card means a liar. It's a lie. When we speaking the truth and then lying about marriage, yes. It's the end of that. Because they wanted to feel like, well, I had it before. They wanted to feel like they destiny swapped with me. Well, God said you was going to have a marriage. We had a marriage before you. God said you was going to blow up. We blew up before you. God said that you was going to be having this emperor. We had an emperor before you. God said that you was going to be a music artist. But we blew up in the industry before you. That's why they didn't get a deal. That's why they didn't get a deal. And they did it to make it seem like they destiny swapped with me. You didn't destiny swap with me. It's a lie. So you had to basically sell your soul to live a lie just to make it seem like you destiny swap with me. Oh, I destiny swap with you because I got famous before you. I destiny swap with you. That shit is a lie. You ain't never destiny swap with me. You just lying to make it seem like you destiny swap with me. I got the marriage before you, but they marriage a lie. My marriage real. I got more money, but your shit counterfeit. Your marriage counterfeit. Your money counterfeit. Everything you do is counterfeit. You ain't destiny swap with me. Everything I'm about to inherit is real. Everything my inheritance is real. Look, I'm getting real inheritance. Fuck you mean, man? Real inheritance. And guess what? The cops hacking my phone right now. Them celebrity popular bitches are hacking my phone right now because they don't want the truth to get out. That they deceiving y'all ass. Anybody that play that shit, look, if I go on my timeline right now and I see one of them bitches, it's the cops hacking my phone.
Stop. She didn't have no making no wings. Stop.
I know, and even, and this so crazy too, man. And this shit crazy too. The industry, they even, like, bro, it'll be somebody locked up for so long, bro. They'll frame these men in the industry too. Because like I said, not all women are bad. But them bitches fucking suck. But you got somebody, so say like this, like Rio or Blueface and Pooh Shiesty. They got framed. They all got locked up. The industry framed them, got them locked up. Before they was, because they was blowing up. That shit was a frame. Like, the police framed them. So then, the police, the dirty cops only got them out of jail because they already popular. So they'll even get these people out of jail if they find out somebody about the, oh yeah, your music about to blow, so we need to get a popular motherfucker out of jail so your shit won't blow or something. Bro, what? It don't even make sense. You know it's billions of people out in this world. Everybody got a different fan base. Think about it. Glorilla, her fan base are predators. That's not my fan base. So now these bitches thinking that we got popular over you. But your popularity is based off people telling you what to do for their validation. And your fan base is full of predators. And motherfuckers who can tell you what to do for popularity. That ain't my fan base. Of course my popularity probably not gonna be from some of my childhood. Because they know they went up against me. Why the fuck would you think they gonna support me? I wouldn't even get mad. I wouldn't be surprised that people in my childhood never listen to my song. Most people in my childhood listen to Glorilla at every party. That's why I don't go to parties. Cause they stupid. People in my childhood and people at these clubs, they be slow. Ain't no way you playing a bitch who a predator at a party. That's spell work. That's why I do not go to parties and shit. All they play is whack ass bitches at these parties that fucking suck. Everybody in my childhood played them bitches because y'all saw them SA people. And a lot of people play these bitches just to think that it'll make me mad. Oh yeah, if I play Glorilla, I know that'll make you mad. If I play Sexy Red, that shit don't make me mad. That make you look like a predator. I don't care about, I'm just trying to bring awareness, y'all. Them bitches are predators. And anybody who play that music, either they don't know or either they do know and praising them in the wrong reason. Some people probably praise Gloria because they think that, oh, she made it before you. I'm glad she made it before me because that shit was fake. I'm glad God ain't put me in no industry or give me no deal because I was unaware. I was kind of slow. I did not know they do that shit in the industry, man. I did not know they did that shit. I'm thanking you, God, that I did not blow up too fast. They would have tried to kill my ass, boy. Because I wasn't going to be protected. Why would God give me a deal to get into some shit that I'm unaware of? Not knowing that these people been trying to curse me. The industry been trying to curse me and shit. And I was unaware. And if they would have signed me, they was going to be able to murder me. I'm not going to lie. And that was for my protection. Sometimes that rejection be my protection, man. It be my protection. It be my protection, man. I'm so thankful God. I'm so thankful God that he did not blow me up too fast. Now, why do you think that I might be blowing up now? Because God knows that I'm prepared now. That's why I'm probably blowing up now. I got millions and millions of people watching me now. Because now I'm famous. And I got famous, real authentic views. Not dirty cops hacking, not me forcing it. This is real people. I'm actually changing people's life. I'm not just doing it like I'm literally changing fucking people. I'm changing people's life, bro. When people come watch my message and shit, I'm telling you, they could be going through it like a bitch or something. But as soon as you get a reading about me, man, do you know how many people have got in contact with me after I've done their reads and they say, man, you changed my life? Them bitches ain't changing nobody's life. They ain't doing nothing but downplaying everybody about what they don't even have. They not changing nobody's life around this bitch. And TikTok, they be hacking on that shit too. That ain't nothing but cops. So many fucking cops. And these celebrity bitches hack everybody. They force themselves. Don't you know that these celebrity bitches are in everybody's phone? Putting themselves to the forefront? On everybody's phone. It's about to be 111. They on everybody's phone. Forcing their way to the forefront. And I just channeled this. So why the fuck is Rico Nasty trying to text my friend or something? Why are you trying to force my friend to play your music in front of me? I don't see you as a threat. That's not gonna unmotivate me. Why is you forcing my friends to play your music and shit? And I just channeled that out of nowhere. Y'all celebrities need to stop trying to text my friends and get them to join that. Stop trying to text my friends to get them to join that shit. Hell yeah, they over there trying to text my family and shit. 111. These celebrities texting my family. Oh yeah, when Millie get online, can you repost my shit? Like these celebrities will really, I'm not, no lie. Like bro, what the fuck? Like that's what I'm saying. I'm like, bro, why is you famous, but you gotta text my family to force yourself to the forefront? Like I know when it's forced. Like, bro, I know it's my cousin. One day, she posted Glorilla. I know damn well Glorilla told you to post that. These bitches do not make me insecure. It said trying to convince that they famous. They trying to convince, they think that if they get my family or my friends, stop forcing that shit on my friends and family. Because you ain't trying to do nothing but try to get my family cursed. That's all they want to try to do. Because every time somebody do that, something bad happened to their ass. Anybody that's my friend or family, if you listen to one of them celebrities that God or the devil don't like, you get karma for that. Literally. Not because of what you did to me, because God don't like ugly. He don't like ugly. He don't like them. The devil don't like them. Why do you think that when y'all take orders from them bitches, something bad happen in your life? Every time. Every time. Every time Pluto or Mulatto text the dude that I'm dating and tell them niggas to do something towards me, something bad happened to them. Because y'all cursing them. Because you know that God and the devil don't like you. So now they trying to get my friends and family to join so they could be able to curse my family and friends so they could be able to easily kill them. These celebrities know that God and the devil don't like them. Yes, Mulatto too. She a predator as well. Especially as somebody who gotta get a BBL. You want attention then. What's wrong with your regular ass? What's wrong if you flat or got a big ass or what? What made you have to change your face features? Like I know I got piercings because it's a tribe thing for my protection. Not to just change the features of my face, but because it's for my protection and it's a tribal thing. These motherfuckers is changing their face feature and all this for popularity and shit. And they gotta do it because that's the only way that's gonna get them attention. They feel like that's the only thing that's gonna get them attention. Because that's the only thing that can get attention. Most of these bitches, they gotta get fucked by multiple motherfuckers just to keep their popularity. Because that's the only attention they can get. So, in the name of God and my ancestors, I wanna pray that these celebrities don't try to get in contact with my family and friends and shit. Y'all need to stop trying to force that on my family and them. Trying to get them to repost your status or something. Like I don't see it. I'm an energy reader, bro. If God and the devil don't like them bitches, and they life a lot, and everybody, and they just hacking everybody. So if I see one of my friends or my family playing one of their songs or reposting something about them, I know it's forced. I know they told you to do it. I'm not looking at it because I'm offended or because Gorilla told you to repost her or something. I'm not offended. I know that she forcing you. I already know the truth. You can't offend me. But y'all need to get out of that shit because they trying to curse y'all. They already know it. They like, if we could get your family, tell them Slim for real. It's the truth. They said that's what they all say before they get money. Lotto held off for a very long time. No, Lotto got turned out. She was a little girl. Why do you think that God protect me from being in the industry? Bro, I'm thank you God that he did not put me in the industry for my protection, bro. These little kids get into the industry unaware, get touched on and shit. Like Lotto, she did get touched on. So she start touching on other motherfuckers. She a predator now. They all got touched on. Any child, just like Justin Bieber. He got into the industry unaware, and they violated that man. And guess what? God protected me. He made sure that I ain't getting the damn. It said, we saw Lotto on the rap. She's been working since 12 years old. Little girl got touched on. Why do you think at first she talking about, I know she ain't the one, I know she, school, snacks. She and that bitch talking about snacks and shit, probably. At first, when Lotto started making music, she was talking about, I'm going to school, getting grades and some shit like that. I don't even know what the fuck she was talking about. She a rap like this. She in the house, you will cry in the rap game like every day. Now I dance sign, I make everything. Some shit. You can tell the difference. You can tell she got essayed or something. She was regular. And then all of a sudden, BBL talking about getting fucked and all that because she got essayed. They violated her. And then all these people got violated. Diddy, Lotto, Sexy Red, they all got essayed. So they start being a predator to everybody else. It said Lotto knew 21 Savage was married. Should have waited till he got a divorce. Let me tell you something. So, 21 Savage marriage is fake. That shit is fake. And Lotto, the only reason why they try to, Lotto be with 21 Savage because they need the law so it can cover up that 21 Savage and Drake was fucking and shit. Touching on bodies and dead to make it seem like they a savage. 21 Savage and Drake came from out of the country. They wasn't gangsters or nothing. So they thought that if they violated the dead or got people murdered, that they some type of savage. What do you think? At first, Drake was being sentimental. How the fuck? And he was a little kid. He got violated. He was on Degrassi. Drake got violated as a little kid. Why do you think that he? Only a minor. They ass are predators. And they became predators because they got touched on as a kid or something. The industry violated them. Like, for example, Sexy Red. She had a little bit of popularity before she got big. She did. And that's because she got famous off of letting motherfuckers train her. These motherfuckers got popularity off of just letting motherfuckers fuck on them and shit. Now, I know as a child, motherfuckers was trying to fuck me and shit, but that's not how I got popular. I got popular because motherfuckers can't stop talking about me. That's how I got popular. I got celebrities can't stop talking about me. Now I keep getting more popular. I ended up becoming popular because bitches can't keep my name out their mouth. That's how I got famous. I'm literally famous. I'm famous if I got somebody like Glorilla and them feeling like they throwing shots at me. How the fuck y'all famous thinking you throwing shots at me? I'm obviously famous then. It don't offend me. It said, oh yeah, I'm very known. I got millions and millions of people watching me right now. Millions. I'm talking about damn near 10 millions of people watching me. I'm famous. If I got millions of people watching me, I am motherfucking famous. That's why I don't gotta do shit for popularity. Somebody said, don't worry, you gonna have money. And somebody getting karma, man. Something about travel, happiness. And somebody wanted to repeat doing some dark shit and they hate that they did some weak shit. Damn, man. This motherfucker still not healed? Yo, I don't know, bro. I got bit by a dog in my knee, and that motherfucker still swole. But I did get it checked out again, and I don't have any disease or nothing. I'm in good health. But I don't know why it's still swollen. They check my blood to make sure I ain't have nothing in it or no sickness or anything. And I'm in good health, but yeah. It said Lotto should have thought about the girlfriend or wife that 21 Savage has. That shit is a lie, man. That shit a lie. Don't worry. So they repeatedly get led on by false leaders to do some weak ass shit that I never care about. With dark bitches that the God or the devil and them don't like. And then y'all wonder why y'all get karma. You don't do shit to me. Even if these celebrities try to get my friends and family to join to feel like if they tell you to keep playing their music around me or whatever the fuck they tell you to do, you only cursing yourself. Because God don't like them. The devil don't like them, man. That's not a good combination. Y'all are taking orders from people that the God nor the devil like, man. You automatically cursing yourself, not me. And that's why they tricking y'all. That's how they trick you. Don't worry, you getting money. Yeah, they won't do it to you. And said now it said rub some vinegar and red pepper on that wound. Oh, okay, okay. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna remember to keep that in mind. And it said people are telling the radio station to play their tracks. Yeah, that shit forced. Like to the point, why the fuck do you have to contact my friend or my family to force your fucking music to me? Why would you do that? That's stupid as fuck and childish. That's immature. 25, 30, 40. It will heal faster. Oh, that happened to you before? So, I ain't gotta worry about nothing. So yeah, there's nothing they can do. I know the truth. Look, it said, look, bro, look, the sun card, I look at that as God because he is the sun, right? And then you got the devil card. Look, God and the devil is far away from the motherfuckers that y'all support. And if the devil don't like they ass, that is a bad combination, man. That is two bad combinations. How the fuck God or the devil don't like them bitches that y'all praise? That y'all think so highly of? Because they forcing that shit, man. Y'all better get the fuck out of them group chats. They ain't trying to do nothing but curse y'all. Because they got cursed. They done joined some shit that cursed them. So now that they feel like if we can try to get her family and friends to join, we can curse them so we can be able to easily kill them. Y'all, the truth is, y'all, friends and family, the only reason why they trying to force y'all to do shit to me is they trying to get y'all killed. They trying to get y'all to lose y'all home, get you to lose your nigga, your car, everything. They already know. If they could get anybody to join against me, they automatically curse themselves. And they know that. Because they curse themselves trying to fuck with me. So if anybody that's a stranger, a family, or a friend, they ain't trying to do nothing but to deceive you, to trick you out of your fortune. The only reason why they try to get my family and friends to trick you out of your fortune, because they know your future. And they know that, look, let me tell you something. Excuse me. These people know they had a great future. They had a great future if they would have never fucked with me. These celebrities, these bitches, they was getting away with a lot of shit. They probably got away with murdering people, got away with fucking people over. But when they tried me, they got cursed. And that's what because God know my intent. He know I don't gotta do shit to my friends, to my family, to no nigga, to nobody. God knows my intent. He knows. My God knows. I promise you he knows. So he don't take that lightly when people try to do me wrong. So these celebrities know that if we can get your friends to join against you, we can murder your friends. That's the only way. That's the only reason why they do it. They know it's not going to make me unmotivated. They know that shit ain't going to work on me. So when they get you to join, bad shit start happening to you because God ain't with them. Bad shit start happening to you because God not with them. God don't like ugly. And when you join that shit, You adding karma to yourself. Now you wonder why bad shit start happening. Motherfuckers talking, motherfuckers keep doing shit towards you. So I got somebody crying or having sleepless nights or something because your life changed because your future. Your future, or you get money. Look at the devil telling Leo. The devil over there, look at the devil. The devil told Glorilla. The devil told Glorilla, bitch, I am far away from you, bitch. I am not with you. Glorilla is not of the devil. Her ass is just up people doing fuck shit. I'm actually happy right now. For the people who want to say, bitch, are you ever happy? This is what I love to do. This is why I do it every day. How the fuck do you think I'm mad about some shit that I love to do? Don't think I'm angry. I love to do this shit. Only time somebody can make me mad is if I give up, if I put this shit down and I say I give up. Then that's when you made me mad. Then that's when you made me unmotivated. Then that's when you made me hurt. If I could get up every day and do what I love, then I ain't mad about shit. All you have to do is pray to God. He the most powerful in the world. All you got to do is pray to God, and he'll block off any spell that anybody doing on you. Because he powerful than anything in this world. So all you got to do is pray. So, yeah, it's complete. It's the ending of a cycle. You good. If somebody mad that they got lied to, and now they stuck. They is stuck. Being unaware, somebody didn't want you to know, and they mad that they gonna have to give up. And it said something about your love life. Something about your love life made somebody get led on by some type of bitch. They did some weak shit. You are gifted. Look at this. You are very gifted, and you're gonna be getting money. You're gonna be with be in this relationship, getting everything you want with your lover on your path, having fun, and yeah, you at peace, and you are gifted, and something about your soul family is right there. Support the black community. Thank you. So most definitely your inheritance is about to come in. You about to be celebrating with it says celebrating with friends or family, and then some money about to come in. Money is on its way to you. You about to be having a whole bunch of money for these next few years. You ain't got to worry about none of that. And even if I do get to the point where I get hella bread, like when I become like a millionaire, billionaire, I'm still not gonna like really just flex that shit, bro. I don't got shit to. I really don't. I'm just gonna be me, bro. Like, bro. Somebody hate the fact that they not getting nothing and they did some dumb weak ass shit and they gotta hide that they did some shit that they should have never been. They shouldn't be worried about my relationships. And I already know they sad because they thought it was great to do some stupid shit because of to try to make me insecure or something. Thank you so much for the gifts, y'all. Because money coming in for me. Somebody not getting what they want. It failed. They're not getting what they want. Nobody would never ever make me insecure. It will never be manifested. That will never happen. This is in reverse. That means that it's not manifested. Especially with something in reverse. Now, I know some people don't read reverse cards because reverse cards really means that not manifested. It will not manifest. It will not be manifested that you will be insecure or fail. That shit not gonna work on me. You're never gonna ever have me affected. It's never gonna get to a point where, like I said, like I'm sorry for anybody that probably go through shit and they ponder on it. You will never, like I'll probably speak on a situation once, but I'm not gonna ponder on shit to nobody. And not saying that in a bad way, because I know a lot of people need a good talk. A lot of people, want to get a good talk. I'm not downplaying nobody else's emotions neither. I'm not trying to downplay everybody's emotions because everybody different. The same shit that people try to do to affect me will hurt them, but it don't hurt me. So I'm not gonna downplay nobody else's emotions because I know that a lot of people not gonna be able to handle the tension that I get. Someone said there's money coming in, and you on a high vibration, you powerful, and they shouldn't have been worried about that. And they shouldn't be trying to do that to my family. So for you celebrity bitches, stop trying to get my friends, family, and shit to join to do stupid shit towards me because you trying to get them murdered. That's really what they trying to do. They trying to get telling you, not all my friends, not all my family, not all the dudes that I dated. But if the celebrity, the industry trying to get my family or friends to do some shit towards me, they only doing it so you can go through something. Because they know you automatically gonna curse yourself. So if something bad happened in your life, it's because you listening to them celebrity bitches. Accomplished. Money is coming in. You get what you want in your future. It's already manifested. Somebody heard. So what the fuck? Why I got somebody sad? It's somebody sad right now out in the world. Motherfucking sad right now because you worrying about who I'm fucking because they crying right now. Like it's a bitch right there out in the world right now crying because of somebody that I had sex with. Bitch, stop watching it then. Why the fuck is you watching it? Making yourself sad. Why the fuck you keep being in my business to make yourself sad? Just fucking stop. Just just pray to God. I am a spell breaker. So I am a person that's able to bless you, or I can curse you, and I could break a curse off of people. So we gonna break this curse of what happened to you, whoever put spells on you. Pray to God, get that off of you. So if I tell you some things, this is nothing but the truth. I'm a professional, baby. And the only reason why I'm gonna become more professional, but the only reason why I'm so good now because I did this in the past life. So they over there talking about in the near future, or in the near future, in the near future, could be in the next 2 days or something. But or like I said, or next 2 days, or okay. So within is something about 4 months. So what's gonna happen in 2 days and 4 months? What is that? Hold on. What's today? So if we put the 17, right, and 4 months, so 17, the 21st. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So April 15. April 15. I wonder why that popped up. That's significant to somebody. Something about April 15. And that month, I could say that's probably like a tourist month. So I guess they worried about what, Hunter? In the near future, you're gonna be with this dude. And this making them sad. So this is what's making somebody sad because they go into your future. Hey, I asked the spirit of tarot, I asked the spirit of that family that got murdered and tarot. I hope that you block these people off for using tarot on the wrong reason. Because you need to stop going to my future, worrying about who I'm fucking just to make yourself mad. So you can feel like you need to plot on me or something. Well, I'm finna piss you off today then. I'm finna get you murdered. I'm finna get you set up. Stop doing that shit. Like, you're not finna keep on going to tarot readings just to find a reason to be jealous of me or some shit. Just fucking stop. Because that's a reason. Yes, spirits. Make sure that these people don't use tarot to find a reason to be jealous of me because that's why they murdered that wealthy family. Ha. So yeah, I'm not hunted by nothing. Oh yeah, and they're not gonna attack me. You're beautiful and you are here. And they hate the fact they ain't get nothing from what they did. Nothing from what they did. They thought they was gonna hold you, thought they was gonna kill you, attack you, and it didn't work. And so why the fuck? So I guess you got your ex continuously doing magic to stop you from being with this other dude. You need to fucking stop paying for that shit. So since you want to do magic that I don't be with somebody, how about we be together for show? And he beat these fucking donors. Bro, what the fuck? Since they thought that they was gonna get a little girl murdered and kill a Missouri man to project on somebody's child, I hope that y'all fucking suffer for that shit. Y'all committed crimes to prey on somebody's children or family. I hope that they go the fuck down for that shit. Because that shit is stupid. Yes, you just gonna have to be heard. He just got to be heard. You just gonna have to be heard. I fucked around and trapped in this. You beautiful. It's already manifested that you're gonna be a beautiful wife. While they be hurt, while they be going to jail for their conspiracy, you're gonna be with this new lover, getting money off your creativity, and they ain't gonna be able to plot on you. You got money coming in, and anybody feel like they gonna rush in and attack you, it's gonna be divine intervention every time. Justice. You good, woman. Yes. Yes. So you gonna have more, and there's nothing they can do but lose, because they just gonna be mad that more is coming in for you. So yes, they did all this conflict. He say he gonna get freaky with me. Well, you freaky. Well, you been freaky for the past 2 days, so you must really miss me. Well, you been freaky as shit. I'm telling you, yesterday he gonna say some he said I'm finna beat that motherfucker up. Like, he missed me so much that he said he finna get out of control. You about to get out of control. They about to be hurt in the bitch. I hate you. Fuck you, bitch. They hate the fact that shit is over with the plots. Justice. You getting everything. You in alignment. And somebody was naive. They just didn't know. Thank you. All you have to do is pray it off. That's literally all you have to do. Like I already said that the curse is broken off of you. All you got to do is pray it off. And it's not gonna work if you aware. If you feel like somebody doing that shit towards you, they're not. Because if you're aware, then it doesn't work. If you aware to it, it don't work. So y'all, make sure y'all like and subscribe, y'all. And tune in, y'all. Make sure we gonna get to this weekend, y'all. The goal is we gotta get this motherfucker to 30K, bro. 30K subscribers, bro. We doing good. We got millions of people watching all the fucking time. And just stay tuned in. This is real shit. This is not no dirty cops hacking my shit. This is not me forcing shit. This is real, authentic, boy. So make sure y'all like and subscribe, y'all.